Hello!
Hello!
And welcome to 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yep.
Nailed it.
Novelty hour. Novelty hour. When we last left off, someone died.
And now it's time for the class trial. Number 2.
Indeed. The red door on the first floor.
That looks like a very soft door.
It looks like a door you could just comfortably sleep on.
It's like a couch door.
Or like an old movie theater seat.
Yeah, like that, yeah.
Am I blind or are we missing someone?
I don't think she's particularly well enough to do this, so let's just keep her out of it for now.
You really don't remember? Kidding. I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job?
She's God, it's so weird. I'm not sure if I love or hate Monokuma.
Okie dokie. I'll go ahead and drag her here kicking and screaming.
Can it just be both? Can I just love and hate him?
Yeah, you could you could have him. That's what the combination of those words are.
I don't think that's correct.
I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. Terrible. You're terrible. Oh, so now everybody's here. Okay then, hustle into the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there. I can just magically teleport.
Let's go.
Shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki, to be precise. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her.
Except for... no.
And someone made the choice to kill a girl like that.
How dare they?
How dare. And that murderer is one of us. One of these fucking people. Someone's standing right here. Over in front of me in the general vicinity in this area. Ready? We doing this?
We doing this?
I will uncover the villain who's performed this heinous acts on a weaker individual.
Okay.
Speaking.
Relatively. I don't know why the killer did what they did, but I'm sure it'll work out itself. Justice always prevails, right, bro?
I would dab if that weren't against school regulations.
Fucking Toko, man. What's got her so worked up?
I'll give you one fucking guess.
Is it final exams? Because I'm a little worried about... For being 3D, she was quite remarkable.
For being
of course,
3D.
Just the idea of 3D makes me cringe.
Pigu disgusting.
But, I mean, I'm trying to have a nice thought, but... There is something odd about Toko's behavior. I do not think mere shock is enough to explain it. That's fun.
Oh, yeah, we're just gonna give her a German accent for now. No, you were plenty of help. Thank you.
I'm like, please don't click on the elevator. I gave you plenty to work with.
Just click.
Show us
Scream.
how far your logic
Okay.
can take you.
Shall we go?
I guess hiding behind the fat one isn't working, is it? You keep talking to me.
Leave me alone, will you?
It's true.
Yes. I gave a small nod in reply. With one last breath, I walked towards the elevator on shaky legs.
No, he for me is walking towards the elevator on shaky legs.
Yeah. Well, if my legs were shaking, his legs were like toothpicks holding up an anvil. Now for poorly scaled elevator. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground.
Man, we really need some elevator music here.
Yeah. And it's also
Cue the elevator music!
Is it just me or are we all bouncing? Look at it, we're
The
bouncing.
wonderful thing about elevators is elevators are wonderful things.
Will you fucking shut up and comment on their bouncing? Oh wait, never mind, it's too late. Well, I'll have to come back to that topic in 10 episodes. What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? So exciting? Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with.
Stop saying things that I agree with!
Good, you're rip raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all. Okay, then, let's get this pony show on the rodeo.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Nice.
And so, the curtain opened once again.
Metaphor.
A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal.
A deadly deadliness.
A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. A deadly
diddle.
last trial. That's a soliloquy. I made it myself. Time to set some skills. Attentive influence. Increases influence gauge by 2. Lost in thought increases time limit for each phase.
I guess we'll do that.
Yep.
Close enough.
Let's look at some evidence. I was just refreshing myself on the evidence.
So I take it you, so like, every now and then you get like a new perk that you can use during a class trial to sort of help out
I get
a
those
little?
from the free time. I get those from the free time events.
Oh, okay. Didn't quite understand what that was,
Let's
so.
begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who
done
done
it?
then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
Yay!
We have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. Which one was it? Did they kill with the case file, the lamp, or perhaps a dumbbell? Also, I'm using mouse controls for this, and I realized you can actually switch bullets with the mouse wheel.
Oh, that's fucking
Which is
cool,
really-
actually.
Yeah,
It actually makes
doesn't
that actually makes sense. It kind of gives the impression of like a revolver barrel.
Yeah.
That's actually a really cool. That's a really cool design there. Good on you, developers.
No, the weapon that was used to kill Chihiro must have been in the locker room.
Just gonna make sure.
I was trying to find the button. I didn't remember what the PC buttons were for concentrating and fast forwarding. It's space and shift.
Because you're used to playing this on Vita.
Well, yeah, and I did the last trial with a controller. No, you dumbass!
Why would you think it was an iron pipe?
I don't know.
There was nothing to indicate it was an iron pipe.
To be fair, at what point was he investigating? I mean, really.
Found at the scene of the crime?
It just says out of nowhere. It could have been an iron thing.
Oh yeah, that sounds really logical. That's really right, Hakakaraya. You dumbasses, it's not.
Victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
Thank you.
You looked at her head wound?
Of course.
That's so creepy!
Maxwell, shut up, will you? Can't you see I'm in the middle of trying to figure out who killed my friend?
Don't mind. I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. So, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
For real? Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Genocide Jack, the fiendish
But
serial
did he really kill Chihiro?
A new element has been added to the non-stop debates.
Absolutely! White noise! The most racist kind of noise there is!
It's not racist if you're... No.
It's it's actually funny is that the noise is actually purple.
So, what you're saying is that it's purple haze.
Yeah. White noise are pointless statements that just get in the way of what you're supposed to shoot. So shoot goes
Honestly,
down.
they missed a great... They missed a great friggin' Jimi Hendrix joke there.
I mean, they did have the Jimmy Decay shirt, so. Speaking of which, if Leon's dead, can I get that shirt back?
The culprit is Genocide Jack.
Seriously?
I'm sure of it. Case closed.
It's Genocide Jack.
But that's impossible.
That's right.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Mm-hmm.
Come on. There's just no proof.
I think so too. I'm in
Not
the
so
way.
fast, motherfucker!
Speaking of Genocide Jack, I don't know who that is.
I was not paying attention.
Oops.
The culprit is Genocide Jack.
Well, wrong one. Hey, peasant, knock it off. No, everyone hates me.
The culprit is Genocide Jack.
Case closed. Why? What makes it?
Well, I mean, there's just no proof for it.
Unless there was, which there is.
Objection!
Break.
I might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now.
Yeah,
More
I mean,
importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at
we're
the scene of
staying
every
way
murder.
too quiet right now.
That's right. Boob lust.
Boob lust.
It's actually bloodlust.
No, that's just
I
you,
was
dude.
I was just genuinely confused.
And it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
Tell him, Nagi. It's a meme that
Just
Tagami
tips Muffin.
will never. No, it's a meme that Tagami will never explain anything himself. He'll just be like, "Tell him, Nagi." Okay, I guess I'll do that.
Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way.
As shown here.
So, how did the culprit know about
Man,
it?
that really does look like
Only
an
high-level
album cover
police
font.
It really does look like that.
There's only one logical answer I can think of.
Friggin' metal band,
It's
Bloodlust.
because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way.
Yes, fucking way.
Genocide Jack is
Most
one of
definitely
us.
fucking way.
In fact,
873 fucking way drive to
Just
be
very,
exact.
just very calmly. By the way, it's Toko.
identity is Toko Fukawa.
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember?
That's exactly what that's called.
Bloodophobia.
Blood.
Is Toko Genocide Jack?
No
The
hemo.
answer is yes and no.
Another riddle. Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
I can just about see it.
Are you ready to trigger Tumblr? Watch this shit.
Hi.
Now, immediately, I forgot what word I was supposed to spell. I'm like, oh wait, the one that Tumblr doesn't like that they used.
Oh, schizo. Okay. Is Tumblr,
Where the fuck is a
Is
Z?
Tumblr seriously upset that they used schizo for this?
I saw someone say that once.
It's it's short for schizophrenia, which is an actual mental disorder. So
Well, it's also just like they have 6 spaces to say what it is. So
they were kind of, you know,
Is it
working with
because
what they had.
Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file too.
It's like, what are you expecting them to do? Friggin' completely reprogram that entire sequence just for one fucking.
Okay, but still, go and say that about Miss Fukawa is
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
says me, the armchair psychologist.
I got it!
Can I get my armchair in here? That'd be really
You're
comfy.
talking about
Call
how
me
she
like how-
the super high school
I love
level
how he-
armchair psychologist.
right?
I love how he keeps saying seats, but they're all
She
standing.
fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up,
It's not like they're supposed to be sitting either, because in the anime they're standing too.
Yeah.
Oh, my neck. Must have hit her head real hard. Fortunately, I don't have that problem. Not sure why.
Web of lies.
This is concerning. I mean, she sounds quite different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
You Swiss white scum.
she regained consciousness.
Did you say
Chihiro's
Swiss
body again,
whites?
she was utterly calm.
I might have.
Within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
Inga!
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
As shown here. Oh my god, I'm so scared of Genocide Jack! What the hell? I'm still scared of that killer!
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting
I don't think you understand. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me.
of killing even more people.
How can you know all this?
I do
Oh.
believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them? Last night, just before Monokuma gave his
I had fun
notice,
doing that.
Toko and I had a
Yeah.
strange
I could tell.
She told me a most
I was gonna interrupt you and say, how about we have some meaningful discussion? And then you were like, I'd rather make stupid noises.
afraid it could appear and attack
I understand. I've been there, man.
That
I've been there.
trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie.
Jeez, you have to read out the sound effect
Right,
once?
Toko?
Really?
Said
You do it all the time.
Tell anyone. What?
It's different when I do it.
Promised. I can't believe you lied.
You have only yourself to blame. You
Oh,
came to me with your tragic
whoopsie.
little story. I didn't ask you to. This is
Hey,
the
I'm secretly
real
a serial
world,
killer.
not
Don't
some
tell anyone.
fantasy fairy tale. Besides, you broke your promise first. You said
Well,
that as long as
This
you
is a
were
pretty
here,
open and shut case,
no matter
isn't it?
what, you wouldn't let genocide
Or is
And
it?
yet we have so much time left in the episode. 30 minutes to be precise.
Yeah.
Where is all the time going to go?
See, we're gonna find it in the first 10 minutes, and then we're just gonna keep talking about, like, I don't know, pretzel rolls or some shit.
There's only one more thing left on the agenda.
Kept my promise.
Who is going to be Makoto Naigi's new Peabody?
The only reason I promised.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that, but you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it. But
Your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I love the portrait just shakes back and
The
forth.
opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
person,
Oh no.
you don't mean.
Genocide Jack.
She suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second...
Whoosh. Woohoo!
Hello there. Is it me you were hoping to see?
Oh my god, I said Genocide Jill as a joke!
Heck. So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do?
I'd like to point out she's...
Ultimate murderous
Hold on.
fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this?
Toko.
I'll let them react.
Not Toko. That's a loser name. What's the split personality? So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's fault.
I don't think. Jesus, fuck.
She's so intense.
Like they say,
I'm glad I'm standing on this side of the room.
Murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy
Honestly, I really like the
lives
voice
another
that she has here.
Well, it's a different actress.
Oh, she's great.
They just switched from Amanda Celine Miller to Erin Fitzgerald.
Mrs.
I like it.
Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
So happy.
What's on your mind, kiddo?
Mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
He's like a reporter.
I am the mastermind of all masterminds. Just kidding.
It's not true?
Of course it's not true. How dare you try to
Are you really one to talk here, Monokuma? Like, really?
world are totally powerless. I mean, they just let this idiotic bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain.
God, I love her manic laugh. It's actually kind of great.
I'm a little scared. She could lick me from here.
This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt. Motive? Remember what Monokuma told us?
Yep.
If someone didn't
Let's work
murder
out those
Bradley
ample
with
young
his
bodies of yours.
there's
No,
some
not
real
that.
secret.
Not that part.
Let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been
Ruined forever. 0 out of 10.
a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
Really?
I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Did I leave the oven on? But something's still bothering me. And it's not just that oven I totally didn't leave on. I need to get some more details. I'll do that by shouting at people.
God, the music is so good.
Indeed.
Like 10 out of 10. Is there an OST? Because I'll buy it.
Sorry, but I
Yes.
didn't kill anyone.
I'm gonna do it.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now
Also shooting those ads 2 seconds, but it's
Ah,
like, whatever.
okay.
Your past murder
I have 7 minutes to do this, so I don't give a shit.
Bandai matches completely. What more proof do we need?
I don't know why, it was just so fun. I think I actually like Toko now.
Is Genocide Jack really the killer? Well, let me disprove some arguments.
you say that, but
Perhaps if you had an
When you
Ibis version.
Alvin? Alvin? Alvin!
Exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that.
Hmm?
I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
No? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you!
Dude, not cool.
I normally use scissors.
And conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine
Doing
you go to a
things.
fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
Shah, we're gonna get sued.
Let me rephrase that. in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Mm-hmm.
The one clear difference is
I got it!
that exact thing.
For one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way.
Fabulously.
According to the police file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors.
Or 5.
But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other.
I'm over here, you don't point that way.
Someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? There's more. One more conflicting detail.
Okay, where are you going with this?
Right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Could you please stop comparing?
I know, right?
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
I like how Taka's still in the dead corner.
Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
Cord.
What is your point?
Well,
What is your point? Hurry now, I will send you to the gas chambers.
something else was used to suspend them.
You look Jewish enough.
Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
As seen here.
And guess what? I use my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use.
Why is it that I like her more when she's an obvious serial killer?
Two differences, but he's wrong.
I'm sorry, I'm just distracted.
Big Mac?
Are you
Oh,
referring to
Makota.
me?
Okay, got it.
Listen up,
Yeah,
Big Mac.
Makoto. Yeah.
There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each genocide case.
But they all had such a normie name.
There, just
But they all had such normie names.
Oh, I got this one.
be plain as death. Why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Okay,
Did you
hold up a
pronounce
fucking
that right?
second. We can say loli here, but we can't say dojinshi? Like, really?
Yeah, apparently.
Like, what?
Nobody ever said they were consistent.
Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo, bullseye, right on the money.
What are you talking about?
In all the
I'm a little
genocide Jack
slow.
cases, all the victims had something
I'm
in
pretty sure
common.
Aaron Fitzgerald had a field day with this role.
Ken Harada, Tetsuhiro Honto, Shoji Gaku, Kodomatsu no Taro, Kataka Fumeko no Uchida no
Gesundheit.
They were all guys?
Yeah, really boring looking ones.
They all had penises.
That's right. The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men. I can't believe I said it. I'm so embarrassed.
The hell is wrong with you?
Pretty much everything.
I can't help it. I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl.
I knew it!
And the movie side of me just hates
We can be friends now! Can you be my
I
Peabody?
knew you were! I knew it!
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen? just
Stop
because
fucking comparing shit to food!
I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
Joke's on you, though!
Clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely. When you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lolly car!
Lowly.
Oh dear.
I've never been spoken to in such a manner.
Mere survival. And
Do-
if by some
do I
chance
like it?
did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect.
That does make some amount of sense.
Whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell? Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors.
Couldn't find any scissors in a school.
I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class, envy of the entire world scissors.
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Weirdly.
Yeah, you'd think that he'd have them laying around, considering he wants us to kill each other.
Yep.
Oh, she went full JoJo there.
She's fully equipped.
That is a straight-up JoJo round. Holy shit, is that a motherfucking JoJo reference?
Also, fun fact, remember that joke we made about her cutting herself?
Oh my god.
I just want to bring up the fact that you probably won't see it in this game, or anything, you know what I mean. But like, she actually has scars up her thigh for all her victims.
Oh my god. Really?
Yep.
Oh shit, you did that on purpose.
That's why
Yep.
we figured it had to be the real deal.
I do a lot of things on purpose here.
Or whatever.
Actually, hold on. Hold the fuck up. Hold on just 1 second. I have an idea.
One person.
Who could it be? Who could it be? Who could have done it? Is it that girl? Is it him? Is it her? Is it him? Is it her? Is it that guy? No, he's dead. I think it's
dead.
Here's my answer. Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it?
Yep.
You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Maybe.
I'm going to stay silent because I'm not going to indict myself here.
Saying Mr. Togami did it?
Maybe.
Then
Your silence is deafening, so.
Of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Well, Byakuya,
God, that should creep me out, but it's actually kind of amusing.
Now, if suspicion falls on me, then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious?
From the moment you started talking.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
Meanwhile, in the past, and the locker rooms, they're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy,
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
Shut up, Hifumi. I'm disproving things. And proving things.
What's so strange about it? Go ahead. Share with the rest of the class.
In this context, that line is funny. Hey, new element.
Oh, dear.
Abso-fucking-lutely. We're gonna have something called a truth flashback. Basically, you can copy someone else's statement and then shoot it at some other statement.
Yeah, I got it.
Good look and have fun. Or don't. I mean, whatever. It's your life.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird. How?
Can you
I don't know,
shoot?
that
Can you shoot any of these right now?
No, those are white.
No, like during the first time you're reading them, can you shoot any of them?
Yeah, I can. I just let them play out so you can hear it.
Oh, okay.
Was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls.
Because I just thought it was always weird that you just let these play out normally, and it's like.
No, I just let you hear the whole round of discussion before I do anything.
Okay.
You wish you'd taken me with you.
Why don't you ever invite me to the girls' locker room, Tagami? Why is that? It seems like a thing that would happen.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
Alright, I was like, wait, what button do I use to copy your statement?
Acting weird.
Whoops, nope.
How? If you're presented with the opportunity,
That's unnatural. The victim, what? So of course I was. There was no time. What's so strange?
you wish you'd taken me with you.
Alright, let's try that again.
Hey,
With less failure.
So, you said
With
Baka
gusto.
was acting kinda weird before we found the body.
But he was acting. If you're presented with the opportunity,
That's unnatural. The victim.
Was Chihiro.
No, that's wrong.
Chica!
I'll tell you what's so strange about that. Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see.
It holds water about as well as a 10-gallon hat, which is to say a tenth of what it should.
Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
What's with his attitude? It's like he doesn't even care.
Well, he really doesn't, though.
I've got him cornered, but he's acting like it has nothing to do with him.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh?
The proof is in the pudding.
The culprit, you mean?
I'm not going to answer that question. The differences, huh? The evidence that proves that he's responsible is hidden in there. What could it be?
I really
Is that
love
a
the aesthetic of these.
I've had how common these were, because in later games they had a whole bunch of other mini games, so these aren't quite as frequent.
Difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again?
Please explain it again.
When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
Nope.
It absolutely was!
Was it a rope?
then there
Shut
must
up, correct
be
thought.
something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
Oh.
Seen that rope before?
I've never seen that rope before in my life.
Bullshit.
Obviously, somebody else must have had it hidden away somewhere.
I'm gonna sorewa that Chigayo.
The difference between... You want me to explain? When I want to kill, and I use those same... But Chihiro was some kind of...
That's right. Then there must be
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from?
I'd never seen that rope before.
No, that's wrong.
Yay.
Yay!
Actually,
Time for
I'm pretty
break?
sure you have seen it before. Because you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
I like the small amount of pleasure he takes in disproving people.
Ever so slightly.
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
I'm not going to answer that.
Really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
Well, when you say it like that, you make it sound like I'm wrong. And that makes me a little self-conscious, so,
He's doing it again.
he's totally calm, unconcerned.
He's being a
like He's not
dick.
even involved. That's unusual. Wait, no,
What's
it's
wrong?
pretty standard.
I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
Disagree with not disagreeing.
Mean, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second?
Hold up.
I
Back
think we
that
need to
ass
talk
up.
about this a little more.
Huh? Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
I know.
I've got a
but
case of
still,
Toke back in my room I want to get back to.
bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
A lot, but in this context. What was wrong?
I got it! You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing.
Oh.
What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown.
I can I can practically hear him just cocking his head the entire time. It's like, how dare you?
Yeah. No, like everyone didn't like his voice when they first revealed it because it's like nothing like Akira Ishida, but like it's so pompous.
It really works for his character. It really works. Like here you can tell he's just going full for it. Just,
It's. I love it. It's so detached and pompous.
That's a great way to describe it, actually.
Yeah. Hey, did you just did that just take you off guard?
Ooh.
Did I take your guard and like move it somewhere else? Much like a crime
We should
scene,
take
perhaps?
Byakuya's guard and push it
And
somewhere
push
else.
it somewhere else.
Don't just move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
What?
Oh, fine.
Hell.
Jeez. Fucking Christ, I gotta do everything in here.
I got it! The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
The
Posters?
Posters?
Picture of a big boobed super.
You said breasted in your you said breasted in your internal thoughts.
Have a poster like
Big
that.
Clearly you have very little mental filtering. Too much. I'm not sure what the right phrase is.
Had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado.
Never heard of them.
Again,
Well, they're not real, I don't think.
seem to belong in a boy's
Well, then they must not be that popular, are they?
Maybe the posters were switched.
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
Yes, it's a thing. Look it up.
In the girls' locker room
Googling.
earlier,
Nope, no, I'm
I
not.
spilled some protein coffee on the carpet, but I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
Scrubbed all the floors in Hyrule. Scrubbed all the floors in Hope's Peak. Then we'll talk about murder. Take him away.
I got it! The stain
My
on
boy.
the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away.
Nobody's that diligent at cleaning.
In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
I thought it was just someone shitting there.
Someone on cleaning duty did a terrible job.
Then, does that mean that the carpets
Isn't that right, Taka?
Ah, I'm implicated.
But why would anyone do that?
Well, I think this is the part where my sister came in and interrupted me, so I was like, what the fuck do you want?
Just staying still for a few seconds.
It's certainly plausible, don't you think?
Yes, it is plausible.
In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the blood-stained
Swippity
poster
swap.
and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place?
Haha!
Oh!
To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device.
Oh, I know where this is going!
Only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Oh, you.
Here we go.
Can we have one argument without spinning?
Who put this floor on a carousel?
It's not the camera that's spinning, they're spinning around it.
Great.
She must have hacked her e-handbook.
Nope.
Actually,
She was the ultimate programmer.
nah, this isn't a spoiler at all. In V3, their, the trial platforms are actually floating platforms.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That was in the main hall.
That doesn't really affect much, but it is cool.
Yeah.
Talking about Leon's handbook, of course. If she had that, she could get into the boys' locker room no problem.
Theoretically, if...
But it's broken.
She must have hacked. She was the ultimate. I'm sure that would have.
No, I don't. She used this thing. Huh? What?
I'm talking about Leon.
Or perhaps not, maybe.
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Because...
Why not?
Why not?
Leon's handbook was broken.
I'm so disappointed. I was finally gonna make a good point.
Then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave
Isn't there a regulation?
Hey, when you're wrong, you're wrong.
Handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one.
Or stealing
In
one.
other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup, yup, yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
I'm gonna show you who's wrong, you little fucking badass bitch.
So I guess so.
He just leans over in his ear like, show you and your fucking chicken legs. Hey, chicken legs. I'm gonna show you who's wrong.
Just leans in. Did I upset you?
I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
A bomb.
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Is this allowed?
Wait. Just
Let's find out.
Don't worry.
Hold
This will
up.
make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
You'd be surprised. You would be fucking surprised what these students get away with by just promising, oh, it'll make the trial so much more exciting. And the funny thing is, half the time it doesn't. He's like, oh man, you kids, you tricked me. God damn. Gosh darn kids today tricking the bears.
So sing-songy. But we are near the end of this episode. So,
Yeah.
we're going to have to see what she wants to show us next time.
Niggity next time.
Yeah. Later.
Saving. Later.